Hello everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect. This is the Bat Vigilante, and we just landed on Eden Prime. So, before we start, let's look at all of our squad skills. So I have 3 points. I'm going to put them all into Charm. We have Caden Alenko. He is one of our squad mates. We're going to give him... I don't know. We might just save up his points for later. Alenko, he is gonna be our soldier. Our frontline soldier. So for a lot of the parts in Mass Effect, if it's exploring or oh I forgot. I forgot about these floating dudes. If it's like exploring and stuff, I might not show all of that because I like to go over like every nook and cranny. But yeah, this is how we take our weapon. Yeah, so I might not show all of that just because I like to look over every nook and cranny, like in the world. And I know that could be boring sometimes. Sometimes I might just like explain some lore. I might just explain some lore while I go exploring and give you guys like a timestamp of when to skip if you don't want to hear any of that. But right now we're leading our men. Jenkins, get down! Jenkins! Poor Pobrecito Jenkins. He never saw it coming. Oh my god, it's giving me the tutorial.
Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We can't help him now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Thank you. Let's continue on our way. It is on insane difficulty. Let me just double check that real quick. Go to gameplay. Yeah, it is on insane difficulty. So a lot of time I'm gonna be probably in the back, trying not to die. But I promise it shouldn't be that boring. Keyword shouldn't. It may still be boring.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Sorry for the tutorial on top. Since I deleted all my save, it just suddenly appears. Get away from me. This gas thing keeps getting in my way. Okay, there's a thing right here. Med kit. Okay. Kane's a little bit hurt, but he's fine. He's okay. Pistols in Mass Effect 1 are really, really powerful. Like no matter what, they're always going to be a really good option. So I highly recommend. Even if you're playing like soldier or a different class that uses other weapons, I'd still recommend using the pistol a lot of the time, just because it's really, really powerful. And for the very first time, we see the bad guys. Alright, Kane, no need to shoot me behind the back. Alright, we got him.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Say fighting these things.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Say take us there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's investigate who are these Geth.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Let's ask about the beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Let's ask before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
And lastly, let's see if she knows anything about Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian specter around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Move out!
So Ashley Williams will be our next companion. So Alenko, Kane Alenko, he is a sentinel. He does both biotics and tech. And Ashley Williams, she is a soldier type. So for her, what we might do is assault training and try to get finesse. Finesse pretty much gets you immunity for a little bit, which is really powerful. If you're playing a soldier type, you have to go for finesse. It's just literally broken. Or we could go for her combat armor to try to give her heavy armor, which if you're playing a soldier, you should always try to get heavy armor also. For Caden, I'm not really sure. If you're playing a character that doesn't have tech, you usually want to give any character that has decryption and electronics maximum, just so you can get stuff in the game. Because without these two, you won't be able to hack into places to get like supply, like better gear. Electronics, if you go explore, you won't be able to like get some materials without it. So these two, usually you max them out if your character doesn't have tech. So usually if you play like a soldier or fully biotic person, you always have at least one technician on your squad because you always want to make sure you can get the best equipment. But since I have a tech, since I am tech, I'm not necessarily sure. I probably might go a little bit in technician and not technician, decryption and electronics, but I'm not sure. I might try to go more into like his medicine route because he has mastery neural shock, which neural shock is one of the best abilities in the game, which is why I'm really surprised that people don't play tech as much. Tech neural shock is literally broken also. There's always one skill that biotics, tech, and soldier have that are just supposed to be broken so you don't feel underpowered. Just definitely biotics have more of those powers than everybody else. So right there, I just got the wrong thing. Right there, I just got Scorpo 1, right? and I can switch into it and it gives me better everything. But what I'm trying to do is I want to stay consistent with the N7 armor, so I won't do that. Unless it's another N7, I won't equip it. Same thing for Alenko. And for Ashley, if it's not Phoenix 1, I won't switch into it also. It has to be Phoenix 1. So that's what I'm trying to do. We'll see if it works out. It most likely won't. I probably will have a very, very hard time. Let's see. Oh, it's just giving us the tutorial. Can I skip it? Alright, I'm just gonna skip it. Okay. Usually I will say, if you're like a decent fan of Mass Effect, you could probably beat this game on the hardest difficulty pretty easily. It's honestly, I don't think it's that hard. There are only a few enemies that I would say are pretty hard throughout Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 and 3, I would say that's when it actually starts getting pretty hard. But Mass Effect 1, I feel like, honestly, isn't that hard on Insanity difficulty. I think it just looks intimidating.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Okay, let's go there.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Once we meet those enemies, I'll tell you
Change of plans.
if they're overpowered or if they're not overpowered.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Those are usually like the ones that you're probably gonna have a tough time with. But those Geth ones are pretty much like the basic
It's a good place for
ones.
ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
So these are called husks. And they're actually not too terrible. I feel like at first you might have trouble on them on the hardest difficulty. But once you realize that honestly you just need to stay pretty far away from them, you don't have that hard of a time. Especially with someone with biotics, because then you could just do this. And they're back far away from you. So overall, I wouldn't say they're too hard. Quite annoying, if anything. If they get too close also and their shields are down, you can melee them down, which is also pretty strong. Okay. Before that, let's get this upgrade kit. Okay, let's get all this stuff. And we'll see our very first hack door. Easy description, alright. Alright.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
You're safe.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Alright, let's ask about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Let's ask if she's seen Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Let's ask about the beacon.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
Alright, then let's ask about her assistant.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
If you press I can shut him up, your Commander Shepard will knock out the assistant, which will give you some renegade points. But since I'm trying to play a little bit good Paragon, I'm just going to say goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay, Ashley, get in my way. Ooh, there's Nihilus.
Saren. Nihilus.
God, he looks so cool.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Oh my god. It spills all this red stuff out. Okay, we have one of the husks running at us. It's always good to keep on your eyes on the meter so when you know you're about to overheat or not. I think we only have one husk left. So I'm going to use Throw and I'm going to use Overlord so I can take away shields and push them back. Oh, it looks like there's still one more. He's kind of hiding though. It's kind of messed up because I don't want to go all the way over there. Oh, Jesus. Just popped out. There we go. Okay, before we do this, let me make sure I have charm. Okay. I do.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Alright, let's do some investigating. Let's ask about details on the attack.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived.
If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay, let's ask about the beacon.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay, let's ask about the ship now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it the jamming signal?
It's probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, let's say goodbye.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Ooh, what stuff? You should come clean.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Like what?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And now we can do our very first charm. So charm and intimidate, you sometimes you have a piece of dialogue that will only appear if you have points into it. So because I have points into charm, say, is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay, now since we have also charm, we can say he may know something.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
And then we'll say goodbye.
I have to go.
Good luck.
And now we'll go inside here to rob them. What is in here? By the way, guys, I robbed you. And now I leave like the good soldier I am.